Hello, my dear beloved children. To finish our conversation about so-called urban wild animals and birds, I want to tell you today about one more of their features. Unlike cats and dogs, which are more oriented towards the vibrations of their owners, since they are almost constantly in the same energy field with them, wild animals and birds that by fate find themselves in large cities absorb their shared energy. Although there are some nuances here too, since in many cities some areas differ significantly from others. For example, in quiet and prosperous areas with large park areas, one can often observe how freely animals and birds feel there, and where people literally feed squirrels, swans, ducks, and some other animals and birds from their hands. And in disadvantaged areas with a high crime rate, where the energies of fear and aggression reign, if you can see anyone, it will most likely be rats, mice, cockroaches, birds of prey and other living creatures that do not evoke sympathy in people who are attracted to negative energies. But by and large, any large city, being an unnatural habitat for wild animals, changes their habits and behavior, which adapt to human living conditions. As a result, their energy changes and their natural instincts are dulled, which has an adverse effect on their offspring, since these new habits and reflexes are gradually embedded in their genetic code. This is exactly what happened to some species of birds, such as pigeons, sparrows, tits, crows, in short, to those that have been living in cities for generations. This is both good and bad at the same time. It's good because such experiences enrich their species' collective consciousness, introducing new programs into them and developing their mental abilities. But the downside is that if these birds were to find themselves in the wild, in their natural habitat, they would no longer be able to easily find food for themselves or fend for themselves, since they have lost these abilities over many centuries of living in cities. This is where we will stop today. The Father Absolute, who loves you immeasurably, spoke to you.